Initiate.
Hello, my name is Kent. I am the founder of Paradigm Vitality, ex-personal trainer, exercise enthusiast, and product review expert. Today we'll be talking about endurance training. So to kick this thing off, we're going to go ahead and go over the benefits of endurance training. The benefits of endurance training are increased stamina, quickly burns fat off the body, increased fat metabolism, it's good for the joints, increased cardiovascular health, lowers the risk of getting a cardiovascular disease, and increased muscle definition. All right, now we can look at the formula for endurance training. The first thing we're going to talk about is the frequency. Now, the frequency is about 2 to 3 times per week. If you're coming into the gym and you're sedentary, you probably only want to start with 2. Then when your endurance increases and you can handle more, you can move up to 3. One thing that really makes endurance training unique compared to all the other kinds of training is the muscle fiber selection. Now, when you do endurance training, or when you do strength training and you do or hypertrophy training, you're mainly relying on your fast twitch muscle fibers. Well, what endurance training stands alone is the slow twitch muscle fibers. The slow twitch muscle fibers can just about use anything for energy, whereas the fast twitch muscle fibers cannot. The slow twitch muscle fibers can use the fat, carbohydrates, creatine, which makes them excellent for burning fat. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the intensity of endurance training. The intensity of endurance training is about 60 to 70% of your 1 rep max, which can equate to about 12 to 16 reps. When you think about endurance training, you might be thinking fast hitting reps, but that's not the case. That is more like power training. The secret to endurance training is the aerobic energy system. After about a minute into an exercise set, the creatine phosphate system will fail and the aerobic energy system will turn on. And what it does is it uses oxygen to break down macronutrients for the cells to absorb for energy, and it produces a lot. You want to make sure that when you're doing an exercise set that you are going into that aerobic energy system, and the one way to make sure of that happening is to use the 6-second rule. The 6-second rule is basically like a 2-second contraction for a rep, and then a 4-second retraction. So when you get the contraction, like you're pushing 2 seconds, and then on the way back down, you want to take a slow decline in the eccentric phase. Should last about 4 seconds. So if you're doing that for every rep of that 12 to 16 rep range, you'll get about 75 to 100 seconds of exercise per exercise set. Another thing, if you're trying to use calisthenics for endurance training, you want to you don't want to sit there and count every single rep when you're doing like a jumping jacks or a mountain climber. You want to time yourself. So to make sure that you're going into that aerobic energy system, you'll want to like set a timer and do jumping jacks. So you can say, okay, I'm going to set it for 75 or 80 seconds. And that way you're going to ensure going into that aerobic energy system, which is going to drastically burn fat. Okay, so now we can talk about the types of exercises that you can use in endurance training, and it's quite extensive. You can use things like medicine balls, kettlebells, calisthenic exercises, body weight exercises, dumbbells, bands, and machines. Endurance workouts are generally full body, meaning you generally want to start at the legs, then you want to hit your core, and then lastly you want to hit your upper body. You could also change up your workout routine for endurance training quite often because the formula will generally give you about a 90-minute workout of 10, 10 exercises, about 3 sets each, using the 6 second rule on the 12 to 16 reps with the 1 minute rest period in between each set will give you a really good 90-minute workout. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about before I go was my Vanity One exercise training program. I will be getting a membership at LA Fitness, and they have a program where you can bring 2 friends with you when you go to work out. So anybody is welcome to come and work out with me. You'll get the benefits of working with a trainer. You'll learn proper form. We'll talk about diet and exercise, and we'll be working very extensively on increasing our health. So if you guys want to get in on that, please let me know, and I will check you guys next time. Bye.